Good afternoon, everyone. I know you could do better than that. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you all for coming out to the city of Philadelphia, joining us here for one of the largest tech conferences in the East Coast. Can we get a round of applause? My name is Melissa Scott, the Chief Information Officer for the City of Philadelphia. And for those of you who are not from here, welcome to the City of Brotherly Love. It is truly exciting to be here with you with Diversitech for the second year in a row. I want to begin by thanking Shannon Morales and her entire Tribal High team for creating a space that does something incredibly important. It elevates talent. It opens doors. It keeps the tech economy moving forward, both locally and nationally. And guess what? That matters. Give them a round of applause. Today, I want to start with a simple premise: transformative innovation. Not just innovation for innovation's sake, but the discipline of connecting across teams, collaborating with empathy, and measuring our impact and real outcomes for residents. This is the lens through which we run technology in Philadelphia today. And in many ways, the lens is not new. In the Black and brown communities, progress has always meant pushing past barriers, navigating systems that were not designed with us in mind, and reshaping what is possible. Technology shares the same story. It is not only about the tools, it is about who builds them and who they serve. Philadelphia's tech ecosystem is growing rapidly. And now in 2026, with global events like the FIFA World Cup bringing unprecedented attention to our city, we have a responsibility to ensure that innovation within the city of Philadelphia creates economic opportunity for everyone. In 2024, I was asked to lead the city's technology strategy, bringing nearly a decade of experience within Philadelphia's IT ecosystem into the CIO role. And our charge is clear: make government more secure, more modern, and more human-centered for every resident who depends on our services. Within the Office of Innovation and Technology, our work spans from setting citywide technology strategies, modernizing and securing infrastructure, keeping operations resilient, and improving digital experiences on phila.gov so residents can access services without friction. Philadelphia's momentum is measurable. Let's talk about city's data. This year, the city advanced to the gold certification of Bloomberg's philanthropic What Works Cities program, recognizing exceptional data practices that inform policy, guide funding, and improve services and engage our residents. And for us, data is not just about dashboards. It's about outcomes residents can see, feel, and touch. Let's talk about the wonderful, most exciting topic, AI. We are also navigating the evolving landscapes of artificial intelligence, a central topic at this year's conference. My work engages AI at both the governance and implementation levels, ensuring that it is deployed responsibly, securely, and in ways that create measurable public value. Let's talk about digital equity. Led on the behalf of our Mayor, Sherelle L. Parker, in partnership with City Council and community organizations for our Power Up Tour, we have distributed 1,200 laptops across the city, turning connectivity into opportunity for schools, work, healthcare, and everyday life. On March 28th, in partnership with Temple University, we will be distributing another 1,600 laptops to community members. We were also recognized nationally as Net Inclusion Trailblazers by the National Digital Inclusion Alliance, highlighting our leadership in advancing digital equity. And we continue to invest in Philadelphia residents through workforce initiatives such as Spark Innovation Academy and expanding the technology resources in partnership with Jefferson University for our residents who are connected to nonprofits. We are also investing in our employees within the city through our Microsoft 365 trainings, our upskilling and mentorship programs, and our newly in development OIT Department Directors Boot Camp. We are building a culture of continuous learning across the city's workforce. However, this work is only possible when we treat data and technology as a team sport. Engineers, analysts, designers, cybersecurity professionals, service managers, digital navigators, each solving a piece of the puzzle. And our role is to convene, set standards, remove barriers so teams can deliver. And when we get this right, our residents feel it. Shorter wait times, more reliable services, fewer surprises, and online and in person. But as we grow Philadelphia's tech ecosystem, we are also focused on something even more important. Who gets to participate in that growth? Because let me be clear, we cannot build the future of the city without people, our most valuable asset. And not just any people, a diverse group of individuals. Because innovation does not come from sameness. It comes from different perspectives, different lived experiences, different ways of thinking. And if we are not intentional, we risk building the future of the same limitations of the past. Because the truth is, the system was not always built for us, not for our access, not for our entry, and a lot of times not for our advancement. But we show up anyway. We learned anyway. We build anyway. We pushed anyway. And that's why conferences like this are so important, because they create a space where we can learn, we can connect, and we can see what's possible. And sometimes space is the difference between someone staying stuck and someone stepping forward. I want to share a story with you. There was a little baby elephant. We're going to call her Little Ellie. I'm a Delta. No, babe. When little Ellie was young, she was tied to a rope and a small wooden stake on the ground. And at that age, she wasn't strong enough to break free, but she tried. She pulled, she tugged, she strained with everything she had. But the rope, it just wouldn't budge. Day after day, she tried, and day after day, she fell. Until one day, something happened. She stopped trying. Years passed, and little Ellie grew into a beautiful, full-grown elephant, one of the world's most powerful animals on earth, strong enough to uproot trees, strong enough to move anything within her path. But little Ellie was still tied to that same rope, connected to that very small stake in the ground. And even though she now had the strength to break free in seconds, she didn't. Because in her mind, that rope was still unbreakable. Now here's the question. How many of us are still tied to ropes we grew out of a very long time ago? Because many of us in this room have already grown. We've gained skills, we've gained knowledge, we gained experiences, but some of you are still thinking from an old version of yourself. So as you move forward, do you build your careers as you step into new opportunities? Don't just break your own rope. Help someone break theirs. Because there are people connected to you, watching you, learning from you, waiting to see what you will do next. And your breakthrough might be the permission that they need. Philadelphia is writing its next chapter with intention. We are modernizing systems, expanding access, creating opportunity, but none of this happens without people, diverse people. And none of it works without all of us here in this room. So yes, bring your skills, bring your ideas, bring your ambitions, but also reach back, open doors, and bring someone with you. Because success is not just about getting in the room. It's about making sure the door never closes behind you. And now it's your turn to become that person. So I leave you with this. Don't be a giant in the inside, but feel small on the outside. Don't be like little Ellie, powerful, capable, ready, but still tied to something you've already outgrown. Because if you want to innovate, if you want to transform, if you are serious about building a city, a community, a future where technology creates opportunity for everyone, then we need every person in this room not to just show up, but step up. So I need you to do something with me. Repeat after me. I don't need a perfect path. I need a powerful pivot. All right, say it like you mean it. Say it like you in church. I know y'all, some of y'all go to church. You want to try it again? All right. I don't need a perfect path. I need a powerful pivot. Now go out there, break that rope, make that pivot you deserve, and help someone else do the same. Because together, we are not just building careers. We're creating transformative innovation. Thank you.